So if we're saying that the observer is a big deal, and that rather than just focusing on changing our actions to change the world, if we're saying that what we might want to add is taking a look at our observer, then it only makes sense that we would want to define what that is. And so I'll begin defining that today. So I won't do all of it, but we'll begin. So our observer is the deep structures of how we make meaning. One aspect of the observer is wholeness. This can mean many things, but one thing that it means is that uh, the observer includes a dimension of being that uh, does not shatter, is not fractured, isn't broken. Of course, we all have many aspects of us that feel separate and feel fractured in some moments in our lives. But an invitation at the heart of coaching is that fundamentally there's a dimension of us that is unbroken. When we access this aspect of our observer, we are infinitely curious. We are interested. We are loving. We are compassionate. We see the problems of our lives, the challenges, the struggles as deep potential. So when this is foregrounded in our experience, we see all of the horrible and wonderful things that exist in this world as deep possibilities. There's a lot that could be said about what wholeness means, but I'm going to leave it there for now. Another aspect of our observer is our body. So again, one thing we could conclude just hearing the word observer is that we're talking about some sort of just a cognitive frame. And while that is included in the observer, also is the body. I mean, if you wanted to, you could imagine right now, you could explore just collapsing your body and seeing what kind of experience you have as a learner if you're all crumpled over like that. Or how does your experience change if you get upright and rigid? Our bodies are a way that we know the world. Our experience of who we are, and for most of us, our sense of being aware is intimately woven with our nervous system and how our nervous system limits and or opens what we can sense. So our body is literally shaping how we know and sense our world. And then within that, in addition to that, there are the ways that we hold ourselves, the ways that we inhabit our body that directly connect with how we make meaning. You've shaken hands with someone who it feels like they're sort of a limp noodle, right? That's an aspect of their observer. You've shaken hands with somebody who feels like they're going to push you away. Hi, it's great to meet you. And you're like, I think you're pushing me away. That is our consciousness. It's instantiated in the flesh. It's living in the fabric of our soma. Another aspect of our observer is emotions and moods. And so our observer, in addition to being an expression of wholeness, being informed by our body, is also informed by emotions. Julio Olaya, our founder, says that emotions are a predisposition for action. One of the things that emotions possess is an impulse, right? I feel fear. Either the impulse might be to run or to contract or freeze or something like that. Whereas anger, often it has the impulse to kind of go out, maybe attack or smash something. So we can start to see, if we look at emotions as a predisposition for action, we can see how this fits with that OR model. There's an aspect of my observer that's arising, and it's leading to a certain kind of way of moving in the world that helps enact a certain kind of world. An angry person lives in an angry world. A person that is filled with love and a perspective of possibility lives in a world where they see love and possibility. They also see other things too. But as my observer expands or narrows, what I see as real expands or narrows. And the third one, or the fourth one that we'll go over for now, is language. Language is another aspect of our observer. Language is directly, intimately connected to cognition. So we have external language. Right now, I'm speaking, and you all are listening. But just raise your hand. How many of you have had some internal narrative going on as I've been sharing? That there's been some, yeah, right? So we're all talking. I'm just the one that's doing it out loud. And those narratives that are also imbued with emotions, that are also being shaped in your body and by your body, um, those those words are arising as a part of how we know the world, our linguistic cognitive understanding. I'm not good enough. This is amazing. What are all the stories that I'm speaking externally and internally is an aspect of how I'm knowing the world. It's an aspect of my observer. So we can see here, we have our observer, which is comprised of these many things, and they are informing how we interact in the world. They are informing how we move in the world, which then enacts, brings forth an experience of the world. It brings forth an experience of the world.